Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Drake back in the video. So we're here on Enchanted MC Skyblock for episode 1. Alright guys, so yeah, we're here right now currently on Enchanted MC. We'll be playing Skyblock this season here, and the map just released. I'm pretty sure it just released today. We currently have 984 people on this server. That is absolutely insane to me, guys. I mean, insane. We are just starting off. It's a little late into the day now, but as you guys can see up in the scoreboard, your boy has media rank now. Pretty big W for us now. So we already did our splash reclaim, but we haven't opened up any of the crates, and I wanted you guys to be here for the crate opening. We got 6 enchanted crates, 10 normal crates, and 20 rusty crates, which is pretty neat. And it looks like there's some pretty neat stuff getting to the server now, because I mean, there's axe enchants, it looks like island swords, and forest backpack, which I'm not too sure what the forest is, but we're going to be definitely looking into what that is today in this episode. So yeah, I'm hoping for a really insane SOTW just to begin this season. So yeah, let's actually get to open up these crates. So for our first crates, we're going to be opening up is the rusty keys. So we're going to pop those open real quick and see what we can get. We end up getting 2 normal keys. We got, it looks like a good amount of money here. We got a $1.3 million and 3 more rusty crates, which is pretty nice. We're going to actually open up the other ones. We got some more money, which is pretty nice. We got more normal keys also. We're going to go ahead and open up these, try to get as much as we can open here. And now we're at 3.1 or 3.7 million. That's pretty nice. Yeah, so we got some basic pets, we got some sell-ons, and some player shops, which is pretty nice. So we're going to actually pop up these enchanted keys now. Let's say, I think we got a normal key. See if we got any of the other keys here again. Nope. Looks like that's all we ended up getting, but we ended up getting an epic sell-on, 350,000, 3 times, a 9x booster random box, like 9 booster boxes. That makes sense. Another 400,000 plus 9 more rare pet boxes, which is pretty nice. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pop open all these pet boxes here, see what we can get out of them. We got these booster boxes too, which give us decent little boosters. We get your EXP or money boosters, which are pretty nice. We're gonna go ahead and pop these open too. Let's see if they have a booster. And we're gonna go ahead and deposit those into our booster backpack, which is pretty nice too. As you guys can see, we got some stored in here. We're gonna go ahead and look at our wands here. We got an epic sell wand, which is pretty nice. It's 4 times the multiplier. But to start off the rest of this episode here, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go do /is create. It says, oh, we need a name for it. The island name's gonna be Clowns. I've had the name Clowns for the island name for years now. I mean, years and years. Faction's name used to be Clowns too. Prisons, gang, Clowns, everything like that. But this is our island. We're starting off with nothing crazy, which obviously would be a whole lot different, but we're not going to be grinding this like going for IS top, because if we look at IS top right now, I mean, yeah, we're stacked right now, guys. Like, they're stacked up on top. I mean, the first person already has like at least 1 trillion down there. I mean, we're not topping that, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started into the season. It seems like farming is going to be a big thing on the server. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our PV. We're going to put up everything there. We're going to go do /forest. Let's check out what the forest is. Oh, it's like dungeons or like prisons, how they have their mines. Okay, there's forest. Pretty neat. Let's see what this is like. Oh, okay. It's pretty neat. Is there /fly here? Okay, so it seems like a forest is kind of like the, kind of like a cane farm for Skyblock. But now it's something different. I'm not too sure. I guess we're going to dabble into this a little bit, and we're going to figure out what it is so we can give you guys a better update on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at what this stuff is. We're going to mine for a little while. Then we'll bring you back whenever we feel like I have a pretty good idea on what it actually is. It says forest time, so I don't know exactly what that means either, but I guess we'll figure that out. And I'll bring you guys back in about 30 minutes. Yo guys, alright, so it hasn't been 30 minutes just yet. It's been about 10 minutes since the last clip probably, and I'm looking currently like after mining around and stuff on the logs. I've noticed that back in the day, I remember there was something similar to this with trees. I can't remember what server it was, but it was an old server, but it was really popular, and they had trees you'd plant and you water them, and then you get money, and they're like a major money strategy, which that's what this almost seems like here, which is honestly probably one of my favorite money strategies to ever exist, because it doesn't just require you just to grind for 5 minutes. It actually takes time, which I think is pretty nice, and you can mine these logs here while you're at the forest. I don't know what the forest time's about yet. I think you run out, maybe you have to wait an hour, couple hours or whatever, but like you mine around here And then you look at your backpack. Okay, I got 700 of them. I sell those and look, I just made 2.6 million. And now right now I'm at 16.8 million, which is honestly pretty nice. And then there's also milestones, as you can see in chat. We already claimed 2 of them, but you get 1,000 shards and 3 pet traits. I mean, pretty decent milestones here. I mean, like, you can get credits, loot boxes for SOTW, dungeons, there's Slayer ones also, which is pretty nice also. So, I mean, yeah, I would say Forest is probably going to be meta almost. If I'm not too sure, I think you're going to have to wait to see how the server actually plays out, but it seems to be that Forest will be meta for this season. I'm really hoping so it doesn't really make it overpowered or anything. Usually Skyblock's pretty fun no matter what position you're at, but it's not too overpowered. But it's also hard to catch up whenever you start up late too though, so it does take some grinding and everything like that, but this is seeming pretty fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep mining and stuff on these logs and figure out what we can get to, because right now we got a decent amount of plants, so we're probably going to set up a little farm down below the island and figure out what it is about planting these things. Or like, I think you just use a normal water bucket, I would hope, but I guess we'll have to figure that out in about 15 minutes. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so we're back. We had just finished mining there. We still have like 5 minutes left, but we're going to actually figure out what about these plants going here, because if, let's say we theoretically get 325,000 from each one of these emerald trees, that's 3.2 million. I mean, that's pretty decent money, I can't lie to you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a dirt platform built down below. So what we're going to do is, I don't know how big these trees exactly are, so we're going to figure that out, but we're going to go place these all the way at the bottom, because I'm not exactly too sure what they are. We're going to go all the way to the bottom, and I'll bring you back when you got a platform kind of built already. All right, so we got a little bit of a platform built right here. We're going to kind of place one tree and see kind of what happens, because I'm not too sure. Oh, okay. So that's different. I'm not really too sure how this one works, guys. So we're just gonna be placing some of these ones here, try to get as many of these placed, because I'm not too sure how this is working. But actually, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to just go in straight lines then, if this is how these work, because I mean, it seems like they kind of have their own little spaces they need. So we're gonna go like this with each one of them, because it gives them proper amount of space for it to grow. We don't need to build a whole entire platform, which is pretty nice. So we got all the trees placed now. I think what you do is you water it like that, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. I think you have to go to each one of them and then you water them once timers runs out, but I guess we'll see. Right now we're at 23.5 million. So what we're going to probably do is we're going to go grind some blazes at people's islands, trying to get a little head start on it and stuff. We already did /vote, and we opened up the crates. We didn't win nothing crazy. You see we have no crates right now, but yeah, what we're going to do actually is we're going to use our island sword, which I'm not sure how that's going to work yet. And so yeah, we're also going to check out /dungeons, because I'm not exactly sure how dungeons work either. It looks like you need level 0 requirement to go there. So okay. Oh, so they're just like this then. Okay, so this is what a dungeon is, I'm guessing. You just hit these things and you kill them, and then I'm guessing you get a reward or something out of it. I'd hope so. What we're gonna do is we're gonna check out dungeons, and we're gonna also check out other people's islands, see how mob farms and everything is going, try to get some XP grinding and everything, and then yeah, so I'll bring you guys back in just a little bit, and yeah, we'll figure that out. All right guys, so we just killed some of the dungeon things, and we ended up getting a couple crates and some shards. We got 100 shards from it, which is pretty nice. So I think I figured out how you guys really grind for shards. I'm guessing it's going to be through dungeons and maybe grinding. I'm not too sure. Oh, wrong sword. But as you guys can see, we're going to try to get one of these guys out of here real quick. Let's try to just hit one of them off secluded right here like this. You see, we're going to kill him. We're going to see if we get anything from it. Okay, he's almost dead. Like, see, we didn't get anything from that one, but maybe the next one we kill, like this Yeti here, we might get something from him, which I'm not too sure, like I said, how this is going to work. We get, yep, see, like, there's 100 shards again. So I think maybe through upgrading your sword and, like, getting sharpness maybe on it, maybe that's another way you can get up there with other mobs. I'm not exactly too sure how the dungeons work on this server. So you see, we just got an enchanted key, but I know last season I remember playing, there was I don't know if there's flying zone, but there's something somewhere you can mine, I'm pretty sure too, or something extra with the zones and everything. So I guess we're gonna have to figure that one out also. But yeah, we're gonna give you guys more of an update when we can. We're probably gonna go mine at people's or grind at people's islands for now though. Try to see what we can get out of that because I'm not too sure yet. So I'll talk to you guys in just a little bit. Okay, guys, so we're back here. Some big updates, Loki. I can't lie to you guys. As you guys can see, we got our dungeon pet up to level 80 and our damage up to 85. As you guys can see, we also got a set on with the skin and stuff, so that's pretty neat. We got a pretty decent dungeon sword. We kind of got a well-rounded image of what dungeons actually is as of like a grinding thing. I would say it's more for like rewarding, like rewards like keys, shards and stuff like that. I mean, you get pet boxes, pet traits and everything like that, and I think as you get farther into the dungeons you get way better rewards. And as you guys can see on my sword right now, we got berserk is max, electrify is max, dungeon aura is max, flamethrower is max, sharpness goes up to level 25, so we probably not have that max for a while. We got strength 3 and treasure 2. And if we actually go to slash sets, this is how you guys get enchants on it. You go to slash sets, you go to your dungeon set, you start off with the warden set. As you guys can see, I don't have this one unlocked yet. I think you need to be level 10. Yeah, as you guys see, you go down the list here and you can see all the different sets. But as you guys can see right here, I'm getting my sword pretty close to getting maxed out right now. I mean, I need 200 more shards to rank up treasure again. I want to get strength maxed out, so what I'm probably going to do is do that so I could finish killing off the mobs in one hit. But if we go to slash dungeons, and let's teleport real quick, as you guys can see, watch and learn, boom, 2 hits on the zombies. And before this, it was probably like a couple hits. And as you can see in the rewards, we're getting enchanted gold apples, we get basic pet boxes, and all these stuff. As much as it doesn't seem good, it stacks up after a while. If you grind dungeons for 30 minutes, you're going to come out with some pretty decent stuff. I know I have a bunch of pet traits and stuff like that, and I pulled God 1 on one of my pets. I think it was on my damage pet or something, dungeon pet, one of them too. And I have God 1 on one of them, and honestly it was pretty decent because God 1 gives you, I think it's a 25% boost on your no, it's a 25% boost on your boost you get on your pet, and 25 levels, and then there's something else it gives you, but I can't remember what the other thing is. But yeah, it's actually pretty decent, I can't lie to you. But dungeons, I would say, is definitely going to be a little bit of a way for like getting keys and other things like that. As far as going to grinding mob grinders and stuff like that, this is what our sword's looking like. Nothing crazy, just got max haste and looting though. We got decent second hand to start off with. But second hand's pretty nice because it gives you like a second proc on your enchants pretty much, which, ooh, as you guys can see, we're getting low, so we're gonna pop one of these god apples here, and then we can just go in here and just don't even care about getting hit. Your armor doesn't break or anything, so it's pretty nice. As you guys can see, we're getting pretty good shards though. But yeah, no, the grinding enchants on here are actually pretty decent once you start getting them up. This is an enchant called lightning, which kills like 400 to 500 mobs. We have it, but it's kind of annoying when you're grinding at other people's islands. It's only good if you're trying to grind money. Nobody's going to grind money off of that. That's more or less what you're going to see out of the forest. As you guys can see, we have 63 million right now. We have some spawners at the island. We were streaming earlier and somebody donated us some good stuff, so it was pretty nice, honestly. But right now, we're just grinding up some of these dungeon mobs, and like, boom, we just hit a milestone number 1 at the 502 dungeon mobs. We get 5,000 experiences, pretty nice. We got 1,000 shards from there. So boom, now we're at 2,000 shards because we got our milestones collected and everything, and we got some decent XP. Which what we're going to do for now, we're going to go to slash spawn, and we're going to actually pop open slash enchanter here, pop it open sword enchant, and let's see, we got looting, but we already got max looting, so, and it doesn't really matter, it sucked anyway, so it didn't really matter. But here's our axe, actually. We got alright enchants going on for there. But yeah, no, the enchant system on the server is actually pretty neat, and just dungeons, everything the server has to provide for a grinding experience is really fun. There's multiple ways you can really get good at this server and get decent like income on here, I guess you would say. You could just either you can grind dungeons, you can grind force, or you can grind XP. I mean, people buy XP for credits and stuff like that. Dungeons, you're not really going to get many credits out of dungeons, but you will get a good amount out of forest probably. I'm not too sure exactly, but I know that grinding XP is probably the #1 biggest thing right now. People sell XP for like 100 credits, and credits get you some pretty decent stuff if you guys do slash buy. Make sure you guys check that out, by the way, on enchantedmc.net. That's what we're on right now. Come check out the slash buy. You can get credits right here. You get 30,000 for 250, which is, I think, 5,000 more than what you should be getting. I'm pretty sure, something like that. If you guys go over here to miscellaneous, you can get like premium pass. You get chunk collectors, pet slots, global boosters. You get G kits over here too. I mean, all this stuff's pretty nice, and you got loot boxes too. Loot box king. You get skin crates. Loot boxes are usually pretty decent. We can actually see if we could check them out for you real quick, just so you guys kind of have an understanding of what the loot boxes look like. You get 5 rewards out of it, as you guys see right here. You get loot box king. It's an exclusive thing only through a shop, but I think you can win it in the monthly crates and everything like that, or win them out of like kind of like little treasure boxes you can find when grinding dungeons. But right here, as you guys can see, boom, you get an enchanted rank, which is $1,000 rank. Seems like it says $100, but pretty decent. You get enchanted rank, or you can get phoenix or dragon. You can get a tree pet, which is pretty nice. You get all these chances of pet slots. You can skip the forest cooldown. You can get totem slots. I mean, usually these things are pretty good. You can get water tickets for watering trees you have planted and stuff like that, water wands. I mean, all these things are really good. Even royalty sell wands. Those are going to be pretty nice. Your passes, I mean, you can't really go wrong with the king loot box. You're going to win something good out of it that's going to be worth the money that you can get out of it, plus more rewards. I mean, I think one time I won the 6th rank or something like that out of a loot box. I mean, pretty fair odds. But yeah, I mean, just out of the start of the season, just today, it was pretty good season. I could tell you it's a pretty good season start here, and I think I'm going to enjoy making videos on here for the near future. So yeah, make sure you guys come check it out. Right here, the IP on the screen, enchantedmc.net. But yeah, I think this is gonna wrap up the video for the day. As you guys can see, we got some decent progression. We're gonna probably keep grinding off camera too, just because why not? But yeah, I mean, thank you guys for tuning in, and we're out.